back to some more baking. Today we are going to make some bagels. Shake them, poach them and bake them. Yes, bagels are poached. We are going to start with forming the bagels. As I always tell you, the recipe for the dough is on the website. Please check it out. And also, I always prove my bread overnight because I like having it fresh in the morning to bake. This is how we are going to stick the baking paper, a little tip, onto the tray. We put 4 dots of dough. We borrowed some dough from the bagel and we simply press down the paper and it's set. We will take our bagel dough on a lightly floured surface. I love kneading dough, it feels so good. And we are going to knead it a little. And we are going to get about 10 medium-sized bagels out of this. You can make bigger ones, you can make smaller ones for canapes, it's up to you. I want them to be a little smaller. And with the dough cutter, pieces for the bagel. Now there are 2 ways of making the bagel. There is the putting the hole in the center. There is the traditional way and there is my way. What we first do is we take each little piece of bagel and we form them into a ball by cupping our hands, kneading it and slowly turning the dough. And I have seen good bakers even do it in 2 balls at a time. So that is our bagel ball ready. I'm going to flatten it a little and I'm going to put a finger through it, watch carefully, and I'm simply going to rotate it. Just rotate it. This is my way of putting a hole in a bagel. And help it a little. Put it on a tray. I'll show you one more. And then the next step is to poach them. Roll, 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 roll. And we'll be back with you after we have rolled all our bagels. We are back with our bagels which have been rising for some time. We have brought a pan of water and some sugar syrup to a boil. Now usually recipes say to use a maple syrup. In case you don't come across it, and it's also expensive, we can put in a simple 50-50 sugar syrup, which is 50 grams of sugar and 50 milliliters of water. What we are going to do, we are going to take each bagel and we are going to poach it in this water about a minute on each side. Just wait for the bagel to get a little wet, to slide down into the water and poach it on the other side. Once I have poached them, I will drain them on a rack. Then I will do some egg wash and sprinkle on some sesame seeds and straight into the oven. I will show you 2 bagels and then I'll go back and do it by myself and be back to take it out of the oven. So that's my first bagel poached. Carefully with a slotted spoon and onto the draining rack. You need to cool them down a little to handle them after this. My bagels are poaching and I'll show you one. I have got a baking tray which is ready. I'll take this bagel and I brush it with some egg wash. And I put it egg wash side down onto some toasted sesame seeds. Beautiful, amazing. I turn the other side. I press down a little so that the seeds adhere. I have a ready baking tray and I'll put it on the baking tray for sesame bagels. I'll just show you another one. We take this, we egg wash it on one side. Remember, all the dough recipes are on the website because it takes time to rise all the dough. I always prove it overnight. And we'll continue with the rest of the bagels. So here we have a basket full of warm bagels. What we are going to do, we are going to change them into lovely bagel sandwiches. We take a serrated knife and we cut the bagel midway, but not all the way through. We leave a little space for the bagel to be attached. We put in some cream cheese. Be generous. Tastes amazing. We are going to put in 2 salamis. You can put anything. You can put cream cheese, smoked salmon, anything that you love. And our bagels are ready to eat.